Hello everyone. We'll now analyze UGC NET December 2019 English Literature paper. Now we'll go to slide number 1, which has disintegration of questions according to topics. Now we all know that the syllabus of UGC NET English Literature has 10 topics, which are drama, poetry, fiction and short stories, non-fictional prose, linguistics, language, basic concepts, theories and pedagogy, English in India, cultural studies, literary theory and criticism, post-war theories, research methods and materials in English, and comprehension. Now, I have put a separate topic, miscellaneous, which contain the questions which had an overlap between 2 or 3 topics. Now, we go to the another slide, which is important authors who are often repeated. Number 1, Chaucer. As we all know that Chaucer is the father of English literature, so he's very important in English literature. Number 2 is William Shakespeare. He's the bard of Avon, and there is hardly any paper which doesn't have a question about William Shakespeare, as we all know that he had written a vast literature in English containing 37 plays, 154 sonnets, and 2 long narrative poems. So we have to prepare it thoroughly so that any question which comes from William Shakespeare is never missed. Now, university wits. We know that university wits is a group of 7 authors who belong to either Cambridge or Oxford universities. Ben Jonson, who is a Jacobean playwright. William Wordsworth, a romantic poet. John Keats also belonged to Romanticism. S.T. Coleridge also belonged to Romanticism. Robert Browning, a Victorian poet. Alfred Tennyson, Alexander Pope, who belonged to the Western Age, and Robert Frost, Charles Dickens. His novels are very important. And J.H. Lawrence, Virginia Woolf, T.S. Eliot, and W.B. Yeats. Now we go to the another slide, which is important works which are repeated frequently. Number 1 is Canterbury Tales, which is written by Geoffrey Chaucer. It is about the pilgrimage by 30 pilgrims who go to a shrine of Thomas a Becket. Dr. Faustus is written by Christopher Marlowe. The Way of the World is written by William Congreve. The Rave of the Lock is written by Alexander Pope. The Pilgrim's Progress is by John Bunyan. The Wasteland is a modernist poem written by T.S. Eliot, and The Second Coming is a poem written by W.B. Yeats. So you have to know the characters who belong to these books and their years, chronology, and everything, the themes, everything about these works. Now, themes which are often repeated. Historical background of a particular age. It means the social, political, and economic background of a particular age, like Chaucer's age. What were the social conditions in that age? Then a Shakespearean age, that like Shakespeare belonged to Elizabethan age. What were the circumstances of that age? Now you have to prepare about historical background of each particular age, because a question is asked almost every year. Like this year was also asked about jazz age, the lost generation, etc. Literary theory, literary terms, periodicals and journals, and Nobel Prizes. This year there was not a question about Nobel Prizes, but earlier UGC used to ask about Nobel Prizes. You have to prepare thoroughly about the Nobel Prizes in literature, and the author should be thoroughly prepared. Now, Indian authors who are frequently asked are Nazim Ezekiel, Mulk Raj Anand, R.K. Narayan, Girish Karnad, Shashi Deshpande, Anita Desai, Kiran Desai, Arundhati Roy. We know that Mulk Raj Anand, R.K. Narayan, and Raja Rao are the trio of Indian English novels. Now, important African authors include Chinua Achebe, Ngugi wa Thiong'o, Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie, and Toni Morrison. Toni Morrison is a South African writer who got Nobel Prize in Literature. And the important theme in African writings is about post-colonialism. What impact had post-colonialism on their life and on their culture is well said in the works of these authors. Now, important theorists include Michel Foucault, Jacques Derrida, Roland Barthes, Raymond Williams, Richard Hoggart, Stuart Hall, Simone de Beauvoir, and Gayatri Spivak. Jacques Derrida is a very important figure in deconstruction. Roland Barthes belonged to both structuralism and post-structuralism. Raymond Williams, Richard Hoggart, and Stuart Hall are the trio who belongs to the cultural studies, and Simone de Beauvoir and Gayatri Spivak are the feminists. And there are similarly important theories belonging to other theories as well. So we have to prepare from each theory in a very well way. Thank you.